This is Santa. Actually, it's just Ben from the RVTs, and we're here to present 10 items for outdoor use while RVing for new RVers on your holiday shopping list. And in no particular order, here they are. Okay, first, over here, we have this blue freshwater hose. Well, let me tell you a quick story about why we use a blue freshwater hose. When we first started RVing, we didn't know any better. And we bought actually we used what came with the RV. It came with a basic freshwater hose. And we put that up and used it for a while until we discovered, after a while of leaving it out, that algae grew inside of it. And it nearly mucked up our RV freshwater system. So we went out and bought a blue hose. We actually got this from Walmart, but the closest thing we found here is on Amazon. Okay? And just remember, folks, a lot of these items are going to be on sale tomorrow, Cyber Monday. And we just want you to be able to take the savings in for those items. Next item on the list, associated with the water hose, are brass Quitonets. These are made setting up camp and breaking down camp so much easier. All you have to do is pull back down that string rod, snap it onto the brass connector, and you're done. And they're watertight connections. Occasionally you may have to replace the rubber washers, but that's the only maintenance these items have. Also, while we're talking about the wet bay, you should invest in good quality sewer hoses. We used to have the cheap ones from Camco. Sorry, no offense meant Camco. But we found these Valterra Viper hoses last year at the Super Show, and we bought them. And ever since then, they've been great. You can step on them, bend them each way. They will not distort in any way. Okay? And so anyway, another thing we got this year, now initially we had this kind of work light here. It's 2 steps. We got that from a rural team, actually, in Ohio, of all places, in our travels. This, we found this year on Amazon while I was looking for an equivalent online. This is a foldable work light. It has a magnetic base with that one little bright setting set in here, and a little setting here on the tip. Plus, a wonderful feature I like is you press and hold it for 5 seconds. You have a bright red light. You press it again, it flashes red. And so it's very good. It stands up here, and all you have to do is put that behind your vehicle if you have an emergency situation and people will see you. And it's actually got 2 of them, so you can put one on each side of your vehicle, and that'd be great for those situations that require it. Next on the list, we have the snap pads. Now, snap pads, we've got since our second coach, our Miramar, and we loved them. So when we got our new coach, we got more too. Except we actually had to replace our rear snap pads because our jack feet themselves bent when we went inside a field with soft ground. So while we replaced our snap pads, we also replaced the jack feet. And we have a link to that video here, and we hope you watch that. But RV Paws Company was gracious enough to make a custom set of jack feet, actually, that fit snap pads. And they actually made a new product line called Snap Paws. And we're going to leave a link for the description of that below, and we hope you take advantage of this company. They're not cheap, but they're certainly beats replacing your jack feet over and over every time they bend. Because snap pads are great, but they will not hold up if your jack feet bend more than a few degrees. Next on our list is a Viair tire inflator. Now, Viair made several different models. We have the 400P, and it comes with a carrying case, 2 hoses, and a gauge, and an inflator for your tire valves. Next item on our list, we have the Progressive Industries Surge Protector. Progressive Industries is a wonderful company. They have a guarantee that if your unit fails, they will replace it free, which we've taken advantage of already. This is the unit that we have, which will also have the link in the description below, and we hope you take advantage of that. Another thing we discovered in our experience as RVers, we discovered that when we level our coach at a campsite sometimes, the front steps can be kind of very high. In fact, you look at this link that we have our video right here. When we stayed at a casino, our step was like really high off the ground, and we used these RV extender steps to make the journey out of our RV less hazardous. Another thing to be important when you're at your campsite is keeping your feet clean when you go into the RV. You don't want to trap the gray outdoors into your RV. So this mat here that we found on Amazon is almost identical to the one that we've gotten from other places. Last item on our list is something that I learned here in this video, that I split my head open last March when I was a little too careless looking at something under one of our slides, and then I stood up and I hit the corner of the slide with my head and split it right open. And so right after, I had 8 staples in my head from that, folks, but you'll see that in the video there. After that incident, we got a set of Pool Noodles. Now these were bright pink, so I decided to color match them to our RV, and while some people preferred to make them visible, I wanted them to be useful but not seen. And so when these things are on the RV, you don't know they're there, but granted, your head will know they're there if you ever should hit them. And if you're still watching this video, we've got 2 bonus items we want to talk about for new RVers. One is TPMS from Tire Minder, and our unit is actually an A1AS. It's a smart TPMS. It has its own display, plus it will actually link to your phone, and it's an app that you can actually have a link there in our description below that will mirror all the functions on the display unit. And we have it mounted next to the dash in our RV. It's very helpful. Our first video was talking about experience that we had that this TPMS system from Tire Minder saved our RV and our toes, because we had no idea that we had a tire puncture. Now, another bonus item that we have is an inflator and tire pressure gauge that we got from Amazon to supplement our Viair tire inflator. We hope you can find this item useful, and once again, we thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Remember to always open the doors to adventure and start all your journeys with the RV Keys. You have a great day. Merry Christmas, and God bless you, folks. Bye-bye.